There's that.
Oh, they can hear you guys now. Ha! And well, I guess they can see us too. So there's that too.
Wait, what?
That's horrifying.
It is horrifying. It's very horrifying that they can see and hear us. It's quite scary.
I agree. There they are.
My camera looks like shit.
Syrinx.
Mine also is not like going fantastically, but it's fine.
I'm not sure why it's so like zoomed in on my goddamn head.
I mean, it's probably just the way it's cropped.
Maybe.
Well, I think like the cameras too. Like we don't know why we're the way we are.
Maybe we'll have to find another video chatting thing.
There are several options nowadays.
There are, yes.
There's been a few reasons for them.
Yep. Several free options. Because fuck paying for that shit. Also, hello, Twitch. We're back.
What?
And we're only 32 minutes late.
I'd say that's on time.
Yeah.
I mean,
On brand.
have we? I think we've only been on time like once or twice. And one of those might have actually been early.
Wow.
I think so.
Because, reasons. Anyway, we're back doing the D&D with Klaksa, City of Beasts. Don't ask us what we were doing. Even our note taker doesn't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, I do. I just had to read it.
She has an clue.
A singular clue she has. So yeah, Dan will be DMing per usual, which is what happened, since last time. I am still playing Kothar, the Lizardfolk Monk. Amber is still Saskia, the Succubus Sorceress.
Need to get as many answers in as possible.
I was hoping the thing would rotate fast enough. It didn't. We still have Chris as Veeran, the Githyanki Barbarian, and Emily as Maris, the Centaur Druid.
Yes.
Hey.
So other than that, those are the intros. I would say let's go ahead and get started playing, but fuck, I don't remember doing either.
All right.
We did things.
Go.
We found the many-eyed. We talked to Zeldarar. Dragonkin wants the sapphires, not the many-eyed, who is Azeroth. I don't know what I wrote there in my name, but they are not for me. Idowin is at the Aaron Library, which is on this plane. In the main library, hall building is a cube device. Found Akron in library surrounded by guards. Satali, highest ranked sorcerers in the House of Redemir, second in command and head of the guard, but for the high table and is the Yanti Pureblood. We got sapphires. We went to my guild and Kothar's guild to tell them about the portals. I went and talked to my sister, who is the head warden, and we are going to give safe passage to the mages family to make them more likely to help us. The reward from our guild was 100 platinum. We got 25 platinum each. And now we are planning on going to... Oh, God. I've scrolled. We're going to go to the drop point for Chris's guild, which I think is for the Aminal. Bounty. Aminal bounty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a thing.
Did we kill the animal? Was that the displacer?
Yes.
I thought you collected that bounty.
Not from
Yes.
Chris's guild?
Chris said he had information about what he was supposed to be doing.
Oh, no. Chris has another thing, I think.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Okay, so maybe that's why we're going to the build. The guild.
Build.
To the build.
To the build!
No.
Yes, so having made your way back to the mainland of the city, because you took the portal over to your city? Oh no, you went to the subcamp on the coast, yes. You make your way back, and I think you're off to see Chris's contact, which is...
Somebody had to do it.
Syrinx. Is that where you're off to, Chris?
Sure.
Why not?
I have a feeling we
Sounds
already talked to him.
Yes, you'd spoken to him to get information on the Entwined, which is how you found them.
Oh yeah, didn't we also get him to help us try and decrypt something?
Yes.
Yes.
Did you
some
just say
sort of
that and I
control.
totally just did not catch
Yeah.
it?
I have it somewhere, whatever we had him decrypt, but I would have to go through back my notes.
Go through back your notes.
Writing, say
Yes, you had decrypted a message which had a list of names on it, one of which was Ituin's.
Okay, that's right.
Yes, and another one was. Ooh, do you even? Just wondering if you had that name or not. Let's have a look.
Iduin, Satali, Ikran.
Mhm.
I figured out a better way to start taking notes
Yes.
in my
So
last
you
campaign,
found
so-
a wanted poster. Essentially, it was a wanted, like an encrypted wanted poster message that had gone internally in Chris's guild, and it had the name of both of the mages, one of which is dead, and then the other one you presume is wanted dead.
Which is why they're going to help us for safe passage to mine and Tanya's guild.
Yeah, which is why you're going to go see Chris's contact and not go to the institute itself,
Okay.
because you wanted someone that you could trust to find out why.
I feel like we
And
all
the
should
one
have
that
watched the
is
last
still alive is
episode.
who?
What did you say, Chris? I'm sorry.
And the mage that is still alive, that is now wanted. What was their name on there?
It's Ituin.
Iduin's.
Ituin Erish is their full
Yes, I
name.
vaguely remember that.
Okay.
They're the one that you went and saw in the library last time.
Yeah.
That was being held captive
Yes.
and was working on some cube-like device. Hooray, vaguely remembering what's going on.
Yay! I do remember we destroyed a painting.
Yep, you did. You destroyed a painting with his mother.
Oh, it was his mother? Okay.
Yep,
I couldn't remember if his mother or daughter.
Ikran is the one who is deceased, right?
yes.
Okay, that's the one that
Ikran is-
became the shadow thing, right?
Yep, that's the one that came Shadow.
Okay.
You sent off some people from Saskia's guild to go close the rift.
Yes.
Who knows if they
Yeah.
actually did that?
No idea.
Well, no, we
The drow
talked to,
closed
we
the
talked
gate.
to some dude in
Oh
the
no,
hallway.
you've got a drow to do it for you.
Yeah,
After Saskia killed
that
someone else.
Saskia didn't murder by kissing.
I allegedly murdered them.
I mean, that was out of character. Wait, Kothar knows you killed at least one person because I think they were there for that.
Yeah,
I opened up a door and then a body just kind of like fell.
And you ate him, so of course you knew she killed him.
Oh yeah, I did. I took the legs.
Why is it with you and taking legs?
It's the meatiest
Just the
part of the body, and they're easy to transport. Like,
They're a leg girl. That's all.
why do you think they sell only turkey legs at Ren fairs? They're easy to carry.
We don't really have Ren fairs.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
They're just called fairs.
Okay. Damn you, weird English people. Your non-Renny fairs.
You're one of them now. How does it feel?
Pip tip cheerio.
Putting U's in all sorts of words.
And I add the extra U now. Well, my phone does.
That was an option on her phone to add in the U's.
That's
No,
amazing.
it just automatically did it when I bought a new phone here. It just automatically, like, now when I voice to
Now it
text.
just uses correct English. That's great.
Yeah.
Uses the King's English.
Queens.
Queen's English now.
Too soon.
I mean,
Oh,
the
he
king
wasn't.
didn't
He
die.
wasn't the king. He was just the Duke of Edinburgh.
He was close enough to the king at this point.
No, he wasn't.
All right. Yes. Okay. So Yeah, so if you're heading off to them, you know the safe house that they're at? 'Cause you've been there before, so you can. It's actually not too far from where you are currently, having been to your guild. So you can head over there, probably within 15-20 minutes,
All right.
and make your way through the full storefront
Make your way.
up to the safe house.
Okay. So I am going to talk to the doorman that is kind of hidden there and say I need to speak with Cyrix and see if he is in.
Yeah, so the drunk that seems to be passed out against the wall looks up at you, nods, and tilts his head towards the door.
Okay. I'm going to go in and start talking with Cyrix.
Okay. Yeah, so you've been here before. It's a pretty sparse room. On the left wall as you go in, you've got a map hanging there, which is of the docks in the city, and it's got various pins sitting in there. There's another set of scrolls on a desk, and then there's a spyglass that's peering through kind of closed curtains, looking out onto the docks from where you are. And he's currently looking through the telescope and making notes in a little book.
Okay, I'm going to pull out the wanted poster because I assume we took it with us, and unfurl it on the desk and point to the hidden message and say, we need information on Idowin, specifically where they can be found and who they're dealing with that we may need to also take care of.
Okay, so he stays looking out of the spyglass and just starts mumbling to himself, it's like Idowin, Idowin, Idowin. Yes, and he pulls away from the spyglass, turns around to face you, and pulls out another tube out of his satchel that he's got, and rolls out another piece of paper which seems to match the one that you've got. And on his, you can see that one of the names has been crossed out, which you presumed is the deceased person that they've been keeping tabs on. And he's like, Itwin, what do you need to know about Itwin? Do you know his location?
No, I was hoping you did, or at least know where they hang out.
We've got a few ideas. I believe you've been working on some of the same leads as us. He looks over to his telescope and says, we've got a drop-off location. We suspect he's involved. Should be any day now.
Okay. And what does Idowin look like so we can keep our eyes peeled?
He takes a ring off from his hand and kind of spins it and kind of pulls open a little, looks like a little like clip that exposes part of the ring, and waves his hand over the paper, and a picture of Itowin, like a sketch drawing, appears in an illusion over the paper.
That's cool.
And it is the Dragonborn that you've met previously.
Involved in what?
Illegal magic, from what I understand.
Do we recall what illegal magic is here?
Yeah,
Doesn't it depend on the guild?
Yeah, so in terms of the magic in here, most things are pretty legal. In terms of cantrips and things, it's not everyone has magic here, but it's like probably a good 10% of the population has access to some magic due to there being several institutions, druids, and all this kind of stuff. So there's a fair chunk of people who actually do have access to magic. Spells generally aren't allowed above second level in public unless they are for house business, and then they're only to be conducted within the house grounds. And then there are like other legal scholars who have put in laws for safety. So anything that could cause huge amounts of damage to a populace is banned within the city walls. Also, anything that would cause anything relating to torture or using violence to either get information or just for any other reason that would not necessarily be an instantaneous death. So like you don't know, like none of you probably know like the specifics around the laws, but you have a good idea of certain stuff is kind of banned. And one thing that you guys will know, being from the Mirror's Concord, is that anything planar related has to go through certain procedures. So planar travel can only be done in very specific circumstances,
Okay.
and it
Yeah.
should always be conducted by the Mirror's Concord.
Okay.
They are kind of like the arbiters of all planar travel within the sea
I
and its
knew.
surrounding areas.
I remembered that we knew that the portals we'd come across were not authorized.
No. Yeah. Most planar travel is done entirely within the Mirror of Concord's main tower, where there is actual like a sanctioned area where planar travel is done, and you can pay for access to certain lands, which go to secure locations.
Okay.
So they have like waypoints, where there's like sister cities in other planes, where they're either strongholds or other. They go to kind of civilized areas, not out in the wild where it's dangerous. But again, you need paperwork and to pay for those accesses.
Yeah.
You can't just like walk off the street and wander into the Fey realm.
I mean, you can if you find an illegal portal.
No, you can if you do it illegally, but the average person would have to pay for passage
You know,
and
just
give reasons why they're traveling to.
Just
Kind of like
crawl-
having a passport.
Just crawl through some random portal. It's fine.
Yeah. What could go wrong? Yeah. So from your general understanding, you wouldn't need to roll to know any of that. You have a pretty good understanding
Okay.
of the stuff out of the stuff you've seen. You know, none of that's probably legal.
Okay. Just as a reminder for myself and everybody else in the group and people watching, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly myself, I'm sure.
But yeah, that picture is the person you literally met probably the day before in the library, before you went and picked up the sapphires. So that's the person that, although not chained, was clearly being held against their will and was reluctant to give you information as to why they wouldn't leave.
Okay. But it was obvious they were being held against the will because they had crossbowmen.
Yeah, there were a lot
Levels
of
up.
guards for some reason, and
they were-
I believe
I
one
believe they're
of you,
eyeing us pretty hardcore.
yeah, and one of you passed an insight check as well, and then the Githyanki, the spectral Githyanki that was at the door. They sent a message to Chris.
Yeah.
On your way out.
Okay.
The message I have says, "Be careful, brother. This may not appear as it seems," or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It was essentially it was not everything as it seems.
Okay. Okay, so we have a reference point now at the docks. We can scope that out and wait for a few days.
I know it's been a while, so you would actually know exactly when that meeting is because you're expecting that meeting because you're going to be the person doing the drop off there.
Okay. And how much time do we have until this is supposed to happen?
Now it would be probably the following night, so it's been a couple of days. So I think they gave you 5 days, something like that. And in that time, you've gone and hunted some things, found
Okay.
another portal, done some shopping.
And since my notes are very incomplete, what am I supposed to be dropping off?
So in the last time we played,
This
you went.
isn't the sapphire drop off, is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
So that was your lead that you got from going to get the mushrooms for Jaxel. She allowed you, rather than just giving you the information, she gave you the sapphires to complete the drop off, and would therefore give you the cut that the courier would normally have got. And the courier was the guy that you threw into a pit.
Oh, that's
Didn't
right.
he live though?
He did look alive.
No, he didn't live.
Oh.
He.
He was technically alive.
Oh wait,
He
that's
was just
the.
unconscious.
Yeah, that's
wasn't
the guy
doing
that.
great.
That's the guy that took.
He was not in a
that's the
good
guy that
position.
took the thing out he was fighting with himself.
Yeah, he burnt both of them.
Okay.
Centaur.
There we go.
Okay.
He was the
I had to
Black
look at the
Dragonborn.
name. Mhm.
The acid one.
Okay. So we've got then roughly 24 hours to kill or something before this
Mhm.
drop off. Do we have any other contracts that we can close or anything like that, or jobs that we can finish quickly?
I believe you went and closed all of the jobs you had open last time.
I think so.
So you picked up your rewards. You do have. Did you pick up your shield and braces yet?
No, we did not.
So you'd have a new shield and a set of braces to pick up from the skin of the displaced beast, which you had ordered, which would now be ready because you put it on like a 3-day order.
Oh yeah.
Or
Then
week order, whatever it was.
we prepaid for those, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I just need my cover for my shield and then Tanya's bracers.
Oh wait, are they my bracers or are they somebody else's bracers?
No, Chris's.
Because it's bracers.
I was gonna say my armor
Oh, I
class
know.
is like
Oh, maybe
fucking
you did.
stellar.
Yeah, because Tonya's got her own project. Maybe you did pick them up last time.
Oh, I don't have it in my equipment.
I have an AC of 20, guys, so I'm good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're excellent. I think
I
Chris was
bought
20.
mine outright.
Yeah.
We gave them the hide of the displacer beast to
Mhm.
lower the cost of
Yep.
mine and the shield.
Mhm.
We gave them what was
Um,
left over because they used the displacer beast to make those things.
Yeah, then Tonya kept the leftover strands. So yeah, you need. It was a +1 shield, wasn't it? That you made.
Sure.
Yeah, it essentially turned your shield into a +1 because it was a cover.
So I'm just gonna add a +1 shield to my.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that there is a +1 shield in.
There is.
There should be. There should be 1 to
There-
3.
I just see shield.
Or were you looking in D&D Beyond or?
Yeah, because that's what I use.
Well, fine then.
I don't update my.
I will find that for you if you want.
Okay, I'll just remember that my AC is 16 and not 15 for now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a note to myself here. I have find shield +1 in D&D Beyond. Cool. I'll find it eventually.
No, I've got it.
Sooner or later.
Oh, I found it now.
No, there you go. It's called Shield, -1.
It's because it wasn't loading everything, and I didn't have to
Ah.
load more. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
But yeah, so you don't need to go pick this up because you've already got them.
I'm going to-
So you have a day to kill.
Remove this shield. There we go.
We don't have anything pressing. We can just fast forward time a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could.
I would take the day to work on my personal project, and we can discuss that outside
Yep.
of the game to get that going.
Yeah. Wasn't someone else learning something?
I was learning stuff. I was
I thought you were-
herbalizing.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. You were planting those mushrooms, weren't you?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You collected some of the tea mushrooms.
I planted the mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Does Veeran have to go buy another necklace?
No, nothing's killed me.
Yeah, no, he's not unconscious today. He's had a good day.
Wait, is it if it kills you or if it just scares you?
I think if it knocks him
Um,
unconscious so far.
I'm going, going with stuff that knocks me unconscious.
Wait, did the displacer beast knock you unconscious?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit.
He's been knocked unconscious, so I
better.
think in every fight. bar the
The
bandits.
kobold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and not in the initiation. And then he got critted by a spider.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. So I know he has the thing against cats and now spiders. I couldn't remember if he had anything else.
Nope, that's it so far.
So far.
He's gonna have a beholder necklace, a dragon necklace.
He's just gonna look like Mr. T at
Succubus
some point.
necklace.
Yeah. She gets bored, you know. He has a lot of hit points. He doesn't need them all.
Yep, I got the protection from cats necklace, which is a jeweled cucumber on a chain.
Yep.
And the protection from spiders is it's got 8 jewels around a centerpiece.
Now, is that actually a protection from cats, or is it just a bejeweled dildo?
I mean, that'd be a very
be both.
small one.
We don't know what he's into.
This is true, we don't.
Because it's a cucumber.
I was like, he's like 6'3" though, I think.
Oh my god, I forgot it was a cucumber.
I had to. Well, yeah, because most cats, when you drop a cucumber, they
Yeah.
get scared because they think it's a snake.
Oh, I forgot it was a cucumber. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I'm expecting by the end he's just gonna be like, just chains and jewels everywhere.
It's gonna be blinging.
You know,
Yeah,
what he
just
needs to
kinda
do
rings.
is he needs to just get like a friendship bracelet, and every time he just add one little charm to it.
Pandora bracelet, yeah. All made out of incredibly expensive. That's where all his money goes. Just incredibly expensive charms.
That don't do shit.
No, I think he did actually get a benefit because he believed hard enough in the cat one. I think
Okay. That's
there was
good
an interaction with a what are they? What the cat folk called?
Tabaxi.
Yeah.
With the tabaxi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we'll fast forward time. Tonya does her thing. M could probably do like another 12 odd hours on her learning. So that you're probably at least halfway then. Was there anything shopping wise or anything you the other two we wanted to do?
Not yet.
Right. Yeah. So we'll go back. So where did you want to be when we do our little time skip?
I guess we would all agree to meet up somewhere. Probably whatever tavern we've frequented the most.
Yeah, I actually have the name for that.
I was like, I don't remember what that name is. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
Either, I think it was the Noble Giant or.
Oh, the Noble Giant is the one where Chris has his contacts.
I just wrote tavern.
Yes, that tavern. Yeah, it was either the Knight's Isle or the Noble Giant.
Knight's Ire. That's right.
That sounds about right.
The Noble Giant is where you actually found the bandits.
Yeah, because at the Noble Giant, we did kind of light their downstairs on fire. Or actually, the person we were fighting lit their downstairs on fire, but we were the ones that walked it alive, so it's...
That's true. Yeah. They fireballed.
But that was like downstairs in a crypt in another room through a freaking casket thing.
It was their secret hiding place.
Yeah, it was a safe house. But they were about to die, so they fireballed you.
Yeah. Well, they fireballed everybody in the room because they were also in it.
Well, the freaking tavern owners didn't notice. There was just a small and everybody was like, "Oh, where is it?"
Dan playing the NPCs just like players. I didn't ask how big the room was. I cast fireball.
I've got a fireball. I'm gonna use it. I think it's because Chris had him pinned in a corner.
Yeah.
So he just blew everything up.
Yeah, we had them pretty good. So
Chris jumped like 30 feet across the room or something.
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah. So you meet up at the your usual table in what's now becoming your regular pub. All right, tavern. Yeah. So you're all ready to head out.
Okay.
I forgot what we were doing again.
You're doing the drop off of sapphires.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was like, I'm preparing my spells for this new day now that I know what we're actually doing.
I was like, I know were sapphires, or we're gonna go get that dude and give him safe passage. I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, so the two main things that you got were to track down your lead for the eyes, and then you were briefly asked, or you became aware that the guy was trapped because they have his family, or his family's in danger, but you don't know where or who they are.
Okay.
But you do have your lead, that is the warlock that you tried to torture in the middle of the graveyard. But you don't know necessarily
And
where
we
they are.
failed at torturing because
I mean,
You
cut
can't
off their
torture
finger.
the patron deity here doesn't like it.
Yeah.
You did cut their finger off, but then put it back.
Yeah.
And we slapped him a few
Okay.
times. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Well,
You
Sasuke
would-
slapped him.
You would remember the slapping. Yeah. Okay, so. Alright, so. Let's go to this.
And I remember the
Okay,
slapping
so
because I
you-
ended up watching the
Yeah.
first 5 minutes of the last episode, which is what happened.
Oh, dear. So, you make your way to the docks, looking for a white ship with a dark blue inlet, which is the ship that you were told would be at the drop-off. And as it starts to get dark, you find a moderate-sized fishing vessel, especially as this is on a lake. Normally the boats aren't too big. You don't get warships or anything coming in here because
Yeah.
there's nowhere to go. So most of these are either ferry vessels that take you to either one of the other sides, to the tower that sits for the Mirror's Concord, or it's just for fishing out in the lake because it is quite a sizable lake. And there's a reasonably sized fishing vessel that has a white hull that has kind of the texture of like birch, where it's got like the crackled white with the little brown and black strips peering through it, and then the edging is all like a deep like night blue, and you presume that is the ship that you are looking for. So you are now standing on the docks.
I want to touch the butt.
Want to touch the butt? Which butt?
The butt we're supposed to be there for.
Oh, you can touch the butt. Yeah. So yeah, you're standing by the ship. You can see workmen going out. Looks like they're getting ready to sail out in the next couple of hours for like a nighttime fish.
Okay.
All right.
Do we want to hang back for a minute and scout and see if we see the Dragonborn approach, or do we want to guess that he's already there?
Since we're
I
on,
mean, you can
we're on the
let you make a
dock, right?
perception check if you want.
I can
We're
do
actually
that.
on the dock, yeah.
Yeah, you're on the docks. Like
So
the
there's
docks
probably is there like other boxes, netting things around that we can kind of like
Oh yeah, there's boxes. There's
chill
other
out
boats around here.
or
There's a few
obscure.
houseboats, and there's like a shop front behind you, which is where the front that Syrinx is currently hiding in. sits.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on this.
Ooh,
I would like to cast No Borky.
I can't. I also would like to cast that.
Okay. So was anyone assisting Chris with the perception?
I suppose I could.
I mean, other than the fact that I was looking around to see if there's like hiding places in case we needed them.
Okay. Yeah, there's definitely hiding places, so you have no trouble with that. There's still people around in the docks, but it's quieting down, where the business for the day is mostly wound down. So it's just people either going home to drink or getting ready for some of the nighttime fishing boats.
Is there anything extremely flammable?
On the docks, probably not, unless wood counts.
I'm a horse, so I'm gonna try to hide somewhere where I'm a horse.
So yeah, you both got 15s. So you see on this white ship there is standing on the back, leaning over the side where the wheel would be. While they're prepping, you can actually see there is a like a dark blue at this distance, a dark blue dragonborn of some script in a like satyr's garb, They've got a sword by their sides, and they're just kind of leaning over, looking out across the docks at the moment.
Okay.
And we didn't glean a passphrase or anything like that to say when we were making the delivery, did we?
You did not know.
I can imagine the druid because their charisma is very low. We have your sapphires.
Why? It's not that low. I have to go look now.
It's 4. No.
It's 11. I at least know enough to not yell.
Okay. 'Cause then mine's the lowest at 10, yeah? Or is Chris's the
No,
lowest?
it's not.
No, Chris is
Chris is the lowest, gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, we'll board the ship and walk towards the stern where the Dragonborn is.
Are you guys hanging back, or are you going with Chris?
I'll go with Veeran.
I will hang back slightly while still maintaining a close enough distance in case shit goes down.
I'm a horse.
I mean, horses are allowed on boats.
Coconut.
Do you guys want to make stealth checks then?
Yes.
Oh,
I mean, you could float there. Make almost no sound.
I do float. Also, you get plus 10, Tonya.
Yeah. Well, then that is a 25.
Yep.
I thought Amber was going with.
Amber's going on, but she's going on very stealthy.
16.
Hey, plus 10s.
Wow.
So you guys hang back.
I mean, you are a horse.
You're just standing behind a box, but you're clearly just standing
Just
by a
try,
box.
she hides her torso, doesn't realize her ass is sticking out.
You can't see me, I can't see you.
Does the cat thing. Like, no, you totally can't see me whipping my tail back and forth here.
Okay, yeah, so Veeran and Tonya, you make your way onto the ship.
Yay.
There's several dock hands that are just kind of going about. They're preparing netting, getting the sails ready, and then the person at the top comes around, and you can see them looking over. And then alongside them, you see one other person to the left, which appears to be a Goliath, which is there's kind of 2 sets of stairs going up, and above one is what you assume is the captain, and then there's the Goliath on the other side, which you assume is some muscle, and then there's one other person that you notice that pays attention to you, that is standing by what you presume is a captain's quarters door, and he just says, "Hail, can I help you, friends?"
Shit, I didn't have an answer for that.
Ah! Runs away.
Gets a charm against captains.
I'm just gonna ask, are we the only ones looking for somebody here right now?
Yeah, there's clearly no one else that you can see.
No, I mean I want to ask them if somebody else is looking for somebody.
He looks out at the docks and says, "Well, you don't appear to be alone."
This is a horse ass. I mean, not in our party.
No? Depends what you're looking for.
Alright. I'm gonna persuade him and fucking... I want one of them. That didn't work.
I don't remember who we were looking for to give the sapphires to.
The Dragonborn, I thought.
Yeah, you're looking for a dragonborn named Eno.
And we haven't seen a Dragonborn yet. That's why I'm like,
No, we have.
You
Oh,
see
blue
one
Dragonborn.
dragonborn. That's
where was he?
On the,
the one that spoke
ship.
to you.
Oh.
And then there was a Goliath. And then
Oh.
And there's a captain being all snarky with you.
Yeah.
Asking you if they can help you. I mean, fuck that dude.
Yeah.
Or chick.
Dragonborn named.
what are you trying to persuade him to do or say?
Doesn't matter. I fucked it up.
You knew?
Uh,
All right, I'm gonna ignore the captain and ask directly to the Dragonborn. Are you waiting for a drop off? Just as vague as possible.
The woman leaning against the door appears to be a drow kind with long black hair that's pulled into like a bun, but then loosely goes over one shoulder. And she's wearing just general sailor's outfit, but with just like the guy upstairs, she has like a thick coat on. What kind of delivery do you have for us?
Not for you, for them. I'm gonna point to the Dragonborn.
She takes a look up towards the Goliath that's standing on top of the stairs and looks back and kind of gives a nod and pushes open the door, and they both start walking down the stairs. And then start making their way towards the door as they reach the bottom. As they both head inside, she stands on the outside, still leaning against this door.
Can we go in?
She nods and just smiles, and like tilts her head towards the door.
Then me and Veeran go in, I guess.
Do I get the sense that given like the body language of these individuals, do they seem like they're being aggressive or?
Make an insight check.
Yeah.
Rolls a 1.
I too.
Not bad.
Hold on.
Ooh.
They are definitely not aggressive. From where you are, from where you two were, you could only see you couldn't see the person by the door, but you could definitely see the Dragonborn and the Goliath that was standing about 10 feet behind them.
Okay.
You get the sense that they've done this before, and they're kind of almost in almost like a routine.
Okay.
Where they have their stations and they have their watches that they hold.
Cause I just realized this would be really fun for me since I can hold my breath.
Yeah.
I could swim under and come up the other side of the boat.
M can walk across the water, so.
Whatever.
And also quick change.
I mean, it float across the water. It's not really.
Turner's special horseshoes.
So that I could go up and down stairs.
Yeah, so you see them all disappear, presumably into a room from where you're standing.
A room on the boat, right?
Yeah. So you guys
there...
are about 40 feet away from the boat?
Probably, because I think I can move 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
No, I move 40, so I would probably be a little bit closer than 40 feet.
Okay, yeah. So you're around about 30 feet.
Yeah.
So you're within like running distance for sure.
Yeah.
If you needed to run. Did you guys want to do anything as they head in?
Is there anybody else on the deck of the boat?
Yeah, but they all seem to be working. No one else seems to be keeping watch from what you can tell.
Since we're just sitting here waiting, and I've apparently finished off all my legs.
Tasty legs.
Tasty legs. Some of them are a little rancid.
Ugh.
Kothar doesn't care.
You did have like a giant kobold leg for like a week or something.
Yeah, I was still chewing on that for a long time. Is there any like fish stalls?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy.
Okay. I would like to go buy.
You
some
can
fish.
go buy yourself some fish.
Yep.
It's not a problem. So while they go off, hopefully come back. Tonya will have fish. Yeah. So you guys walk into a room. At the back, you've got windows that go all the way around. A door that goes out to the side that leads out onto a small balcony that seems to wrap around. You've got a set of beds, like a set of bunk beds, and a hammock. So it's bunk beds on your left and a hammock on your right. And then
we're stuck in the middle.
Yeah. And then near the window, you've got a set of chairs, one on one side of the desk, and then a couple kind of around the desk, with a table that has a red cloth and like a map of the lake that's kind of pinned down to the table, along with other measuring things. And you can see just from glancing that there seems to be like a general plot that they take with the ship out onto the lake. And then leaning against that desk is the Dragonborn that you saw upstairs. To your left by the beds, kind of leaning against the post of the bunk beds, is the Goliath. And then the door closes behind you.
Spooping.
Spook.
I mean, not that spooping.
Did the door lock? Did I hear a latch or anything trigger when it closed?
Make a perception check.
It's very quiet
Wait,
lock.
no, what's your general perception?
14.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, the door didn't lock behind you.
That you know of.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, so
12 anyway,
Oh.
so
yeah,
it was lower.
yeah, but yeah. So door doesn't lock behind you. It just appears to close. But the other person stayed on the outside, presumably keeping watch either over the boat or anyone that would like walk on. There is a small window on the door, like a circular window, so you can, if you look back out, you can just about see the side of their hair kind of covering part of that window, so you can see that they are standing outside, but they're not looking inside at the moment. So yeah, the Dragonborn's leaning against the table, and so you have our delivery.
I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out the
Actually, I was gonna say,
box
aren't they
containing the sapphires.
on the Centaur?
I mean, I presume he took them off the
Shit.
Centaur first.
He's like, oh fuck, I knew I forgot
Checks pockets.
Unless you deliberately aren't taking him on board.
No, I am.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so yeah, say that you took those before you came on the boat, so you can pull those out of your satchel.
And I'll set it down on the table, open it, and then spin it around so they can see it.
Okay. He pulls out like a monocle, and that just sits in like a breast pocket, and he starts going through, and then the Goliath behind you says, "Where's Corex?"
He's sick.
I contain my laughter.
So, technically not untrue.
He has the case of caught himself on fire.
It's fatal, I've heard.
Yeah. So, yeah, he kind of gives you an odd look. Says, are you in your succubus form at the moment?
Me? No, I'm in everyday form.
Okay, so yeah. Looks at you, gives you an odd look, and looks at the Githyanki, who's got a giant sword sitting on his back at the moment. And just kind of keeps an eye on the pair of you. The Dragonborn that's kind of going through with his little monocle, he's going through and just kind of almost thumbing through the sapphires as if he's looking for something specific. And he kind of does this for a minute before he pulls out one sapphire. It's not a big sapphire, it's just a small one, maybe 1 carat sapphire that he pulls out. It's a bit rough. It's not cut or anything. It's just kind of like an uncut small sapphire, and like holds it up to his monocle and pulls out the oil lamp that's swinging above the desk. And starts peering into it. And he says, "Where did you get these?"
Out of character, where did we get those? Which ones are those ones from?
We bought them, didn't we?
Yeah, so you had a combination of ones from the Kobold mine, and ones that were kind of pre-cut from the jewelers.
Yeah.
True to say, they're the freshest we could get.
This appears to be one of the uncut ones, though, so it doesn't look like it was from the jewelers. So it looks like it, because it's uncut, it likely came from the kobold mines.
My question is, why does it matter? I'm not there though.
Cool.
Yeah, you're hiding.
No, I'm buying fish.
Oh,
Yeah, they gave up the horse's stealth. The
I'm a
lizard folk
stealthy
bored
horse.
and wandered off.
I'm just hanging
I didn't
home.
wander up too far. I'm assuming there
No,
was
you're
like
not far.
I'm assuming there was like
You're within 20 feet of where you were standing. But
yeah.
You're not paying like full attention to the ship right now, though.
I think this is like one of the only not chaotic neutral characters I've ever played. Where I don't just get bored and do things. What am I?
With my passive 17 for perception, I think I don't need to pay that much
Oh, yeah,
attention
you'll
to
be-
the ship.
Anything around you, you're fine.
Oh no, I'm still chaotic neutral.
Hey.
Never mind.
I mean, I'm true neutral.
Yeah, so he's holding up this. He says, where did you get these?
I tell them the name of the
Oh, of the mine.
the gem place.
Okay.
Down it's not a Mook's Kiss. It's the other place.
It's is it the Spectacular Sun? No.
Something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, tell them we lifted him from the Spectacular Sun.
Okay. Zach. Very interesting indeed. I suppose you're owed a payment. And he kind of waves his hand behind his back, and the Goliath starts to move towards the desk and pulls a key out and unlocks the desk cabinet and pulls out another chest, which is, like a stack of poker chip size. It's kind of like that. And he pulls that out. It's almost looks like a smooth silver finish with engravings in the box. And he spins a little dial on the front and clicks a pair of buttons and opens it, kind of like a briefcase. Spins it round. And on the inside, you just see platinum. Just solid bars of platinum.
Bars of platinum.
should have robbed this ship.
You do know roughly how much you're looking to pick up, because you know what your cut is. So you're looking for roughly 10,000 gold, and it appears to all be in platinum. But it's just like 10 platinum bars. They're like chunky platinum bars.
Okay. Everything seems to be in order. And I am going to close up the chest of the platinum bars and take it.
Okay, so you've now got 10,000 gold's worth of platinum.
Jeez. That's gotta be heavy as fuck.
Well, he's a strong boy. He can carry
That probably weighs more than me.
I mean, at least it's not in gold or silver. That's really heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably what? How much platinum weigh? It's probably what, 20 kilos, something like that. It's pretty chunky. Yeah, so you take that, and he seems almost uninterested in the rest of the sapphires, and seems fixated on the one that he took out. And he pulls out a little velvet style pouch and puts it in there and seals it away and puts it on the inside of his coat, and closes the box that you gave him with the sapphires and kind of passes that over to the guy who puts it back in what you presume is a safe that sits under the desk.
All right. It's been a pleasure. And we leave.
Okay. Yeah, so you just like go to walk out?
Can I take a peeky around to make sure we're not gonna get fucking jumped right now?
Yeah. Inside the cabin or outside?
Inside.
Yeah, give me. Yeah, it would be perception. Give me unless you wanna check them.
I see all.
You do see all. You get a strange vibe off the Goliath. Something that he doesn't seem to move with the same physicality you'd expect him to.
Oh.
So Goliaths are pretty tall, but the way he moves kind of something seems a bit off with the way he moves. Like he's trying to avoid certain space around him, but he's not acting like a tall person would. More like he's acting like he's wider than he looks.
That does not give me as much insight as I wanted.
And then around the room, everything seems pretty safe. The door to the outside balcony is wide open. Around the room, everything kind of just looks normal. Right?
So everything's normal, but the Goliath is constipated, is what you're telling me?
Yeah, something's off with the Goliath. But the Dragonborn, he seems complete like as is. You think he's hiding something from that role? You'd say he's probably hiding something, or he's trying to do something very specific, but he's not really leading on to what that is.
Okay. All right. I will let that be then.
Okay. Yeah, so you open the door, and in front of you is that woman standing there again. She's not really paying attention to you. She's kind of just looking out over the boat still, and kind of steps aside to let you pass. Yeah. Did people off the ship, did they want to do anything? Tonya would have got her fish by now, nice and easily. They're probably only in there for under 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, then I've
Probably.
definitely eaten half a fish, and I'm about to take a bite out of the other half.
Yeah.
Like, I'm eating the whole fish too. I'm not boning it. I'm not gutting it. Nothing.
Animal.
Yes.
Wasteful.
Correct.
Yeah. And so, Emma, you still looking at the boat?
Yeah, I'm still watching the boat.
As they start to step off the boat, give me a perception check.
Perception.
9. Everything looks good.
It's a boat.
Yeah, you see them come off. They're unharmed. Everything's all.
Do I notice anything with my passive?
You're 17. Yeah, you're keeping you're keeping an eye. You're like eating fish, but you are keeping an eye on the boat, aren't you?
Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Yeah. As they start stepping down the ramp, you see through the window, through the door, I should say, because the doors are open into the captain's quarters. You see 2 Dragonborn talking.
But we only saw one before.
Mm-hmm.
What does the other Dragonborn look like?
They are a much bigger Dragonborn with like a thick tail.
Did you say fatter?
They're larger, yeah.
How many C's, Dan?
Like at least 3.
Wow.
Pretty thick. And then...
I didn't understand that. That took me a long time.
And then, as you watch them, as Veeran and Saskia are like walking down the dock and get about halfway, you see a 3rd Dragonborn kind of walk past the window and kind of go in and shut the door. But this is like a much thinner Dragonborn.
Okay, so I'm gonna like, we saw the blue one coming up. We knew who you're looking for. I'm gonna be like, who are the other 2 Dragonborn?
You don't know what they're talking about. As far as you're concerned, there was a Drow, a Goliath, and 1 Dragonborn. Something you would probably also notice with like just passive, the blue hue that they are is not a
True blue?
No, yeah, it's a different blue, so it's almost slightly translucent.
Translucent?
Mm-hmm. So like the scales and everything that would come off, and Dragonborn especially, they tend to have like a spine, and that goes down the tails. Those don't seem Normally they get like a dark blue. Theirs seems very light and it almost seems to glint in the light. So like there's that light on the inside. It almost is like refracting off of them.
Okay.
Did you say all of them or just the other two?
No, all of them. Now that you've noticed that there's three, you stare at it more intently, and you get this little sense that they're not like a regular blue dragonborn.
I would totally relay that to the rest of the group.
Yeah, and being Lizardfolk, you have a pretty good idea of like what scales and how they would react to light and everything.
What scales? I'm sorry, what?
Exactly. So you have a pretty good idea that that's not what they should look like.
No. Did the two that went inside relay what happened in there?
I'd hope so. I relay it.
No, they carry on with it.
Beaming in the chest of coins, and me, Chris, I think I already know what's going to happen. I'm going to open the chest and show them the coins that we just got.
You mean the bars?
Bars, rather.
They're bars, yeah, they're not.
Are there actually bars in that chest?
Yes.
I'm going to open up and show them.
Yeah, so Chris clicks.
Are they still there?
Yeah, you click the buttons and you open it. And you hear this loud screeching sound go into your ears, like a bell that's just ringing aloud.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic.
And then, before that happens, what's
No.
that? You take 1 point of thunder damage.
No.
Just what?
Yeah, just the one.
And
Ouch.
now I Dispel Magic?
Now you dispel.
Is it all of us take Uno point or just Chris?
No, just Chris. Just the one holding it.
Okay.
But you all hear this piercing, loud sound.
I Dispel Magic.
Okay. So you dispel the incantation or the enchantment on the lock.
Yeah.
And then from the ship, you see the door open again, and one of the drow step out.
Oh, a drow steps out.
Yeah.
I cast Whole Person on the drow.
Is it the same drow we recognized before?
Preparing.
It would be the same drow that Saskia and Veeran saw.
Okay.
You want to cast? Well, yeah, you dispel magic, and then they step out. They look out of you. You wait 6 seconds, and then you casting Hold Person on them.
Oh no, I don't know.
You kind of already said it.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll cast Whole Person. Yeah.
Blah.
We're going to have to kill all these motherfuckers.
It's just like on the street in a dock. Alright, what was her save?
Well, because they opened it and it didn't do it, so obviously...
They also didn't just open it.
Did they not?
No.
I thought they opened to show what it was.
Yeah, but he did a thing on the front. There's like a wheel on the front.
Oh.
So you assume there's some form of combination.
Okay.
Whereas Chris just pressed the button and went, it's open.
Aha.
I was going to say, is the platinum bars now replaced with like lead bars?
Nope. Platinum's still there. It was legitimate platinum.
Nope, it's just loud platinum.
You presume because it's a lot of money that it's just a secured chest. There we go. Oh wait, no, wrong color. What are your stats, creature? There you go. And what save was that?
Wisdom. Wisdom.
Wisdom. +1. Mm-hmm. Trying to remember how this works.
I was like, you could use some of your 9,000 dice.
I could. I was going to, but I was like, some of these I may also do it in here. So,
Ooh.
yeah, she gets locked into place on this balcony, you presume, because she's like 40, almost 40 feet away from you at the moment. But you can see she's just standing there.
And then I say, well, we have 1 minute to figure out what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna look. Kothar's gonna look at Veeran Because I'm assuming you also mentioned where we got the gems from to us. But you said to them.
Yeah, just
And-
assume anything.
But I want to ask, why would you tell them where we got the gems from? Because we were the one that returned the stolen gems.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I wondered
it's
why.
probably common knowledge that the gems were stolen and then returned.
I panicked.
He all about it. Stolen gems returned to owner.
He's not the brightest or the most charismatic of men.
So we
And,
just
to be fair, he did technically lie.
Yeah.
So
So
at least he thought not to say where they actually came from.
yeah. So it went off. Maris dispelled the lock.
Yep.
So now we're just chilling here with a drow being held 40 feet away.
Yeah. And there's several people that have turned to stare at you in the street because everyone heard this loud screeching.
Yep. I think we should just go.
I
Flee?
agree.
Run!
Flee the battle.
We don't need to run. We just need to leave. We just nonchalantly walk away like nothing happened.
Yeah. You as you start to walk away, you see the Goliath come out and kind of pat the shoulder of the
The
drow, who just seems to be standing still. And it's
Is
like
he still constipated?
he's back to being Goliath. At this distance, it looks like he's just like leaning on the drow, kind of mocking them.
What a dick.
So the Goliath came out and is now leaning on the drow.
Mhm.
Do I notice anything about they don't act like a tall person?
Not at this distance.
Okay.
They seem to just be leaning on someone.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only because she
Go
got
close and
like
got- yeah.
21.
Yeah.
So it's like you notice the way they move around the room is they were kind of avoiding a furniture that they didn't need to avoid.
Didn't want their tail to knock it over.
Quite possibly. Yeah, so you start heading away. You do notice some guards that were hanging out close by on the docks that were previously just standing around, kind of recovering, looking around, trying to source the sound of the screeching.
Do they care?
I mean, they know something happened, but they're not too sure what.
I just spelled it pretty
They
quick because
just-
I was prepared for something ridiculous.
So, they're heading over to the location of where you were once standing, like over to the docks.
You guys realize we could be complete dicks right now. And inform the guards that we believe the stolen sapphires are on that boat. Because we didn't get them all back.
Those two guards are gonna get fucking murdered, and then they're gonna come after us, though. They're just gonna kill two guards.
Yeah, I was like, we also. Why would we know that? Because we stole of the gems.
Shh, we bought them.
Like,
Just send two poor guys out to their death. Their shift's almost over.
One of them's just 2 days away from retirement.
oh.
Yeah, one of them's an older gentleman, bit of a white scruffy beard going on.
Oh.
Looks a little grizzled.
Yeah.
All right, I am nonchalantly horsing away.
Are you horsing around?
No, she's horsing away.
I'm horsing away very slowly. Slowly horsing away.
Clippity clop. Clippity clop.
Yeah, so you drew a lot of attention. Because the loud screech, everyone was kind of affected by it briefly. So no one was 100% sure. They could probably figure it out once they speak to a few people that are close by to you, but you'll be gone long gone before they realize it's you.
Okay. I mean, not that it matters. It's just a loud screeching noise. It wasn't like.
Oh yeah,
she
it was just
being
like a
attacked.
loud bell. It's just like a really loud bell that went off.
Didn't mean to disturb your peace.
Yeah. People are trying to sleep. They've got work in the morning. So So where are you heading off to?
I guess back to what's her face to say we need the drop.
Drexel.
Yeah, and technically you've still got Pass Without Trace, so you can just like disappear into shadows.
Yeah.
We do not,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
because I cast Hold Person.
Oh yeah, because that's also a Yeah.
Concentration spell. Yeah. I mean, I could cast Pass Without Trace again on us.
That's right.
As you're leaving,
I feel like we need it.
Tonya, you notice something slightly concerning for you.
Okay.
Is perched on one of the rooftops for one of the stores that you're walking past. You heard a loud screech when the bell went off, and when you looked at it as you're walking away, you noticed there was a Harpy Eagle sitting on one of the rooftops.
A Harpy Eagle.
Mm-hmm. So it's
Is
kind
that
of
unusual here?
Yeah, down by the docks. Out in the forests, not so much, but this far out into the city, it's quite rare to see a large bird, because these birds are what, almost a meter tall
Okay.
when perched, like when they stand up. So it's probably well over a half meter just perched, and it's pretty dark grey, speckled with white, with a hooked beak, and you swear you recognise that bird.
Okay. Can I remember where I might have seen it before?
Yeah, make a history check.
Yay, something I suck at.
What else?
Ooh,
Oh,
still good though.
You do not suck at it. Yeah, you know exactly where that bird is from.
Okay.
That belongs to a human knight that goes by Penderson.
Human Knight goes by Penderson.
Yep.
What a name.
Penderson. Pendosin. This is a knight that is the reason that you came to the city in the first place.
Oh.
Oh, Harpy
A,
Eagle? Harpy Eagle.
Yeah. So
And
yeah,
by-
you remember this.
And
This
by
is,
owns, is it like is hunting bird or is it a mount?
It's a hunting bird. Here's my 1 meter tall mount.
Well, you used non-imperial. You used metric system. I'm still new to that shit.
It's about 3 foot tall.
Okay. Okay. And how high up on the building is it?
It's sitting right on top of one of the roofs that looks over the docks.
Right on top of one of the roofs that looks over the docks.
Yeah, like right on the ridge.
How high is the roof?
Probably because it's on the peak, probably like 70, 80 feet.
70 to 80 feet. The building that it's perched on, do I know what that building is? Is there a sign for it?
It's not far from where the safe house that you visited was. It's just like one of the local homes.
It's a home. It's not a business.
Well, it's businesses with like homes
On
and
top.
like boardrooms and stuff like that above.
What's the business down below?
It's actually just like a fish shop. Just a fish market stall.
Okay. I'm gonna ask the group to either give me a minute or wait for me for a second or join me. I don't really care. I'm gonna walk into the fish shop.
Okay. Yeah, you walk in. It's pretty late, so like they're getting ready to close. There's not many fish left, and there's a what are they called? What the turtle folk called?
Turtle.
Turtle. That's it. So there's a turtle that's kind of packing up ice and stuff.
Okay.
Where the fish needs kind of just clearing up.
All right. I'm gonna walk up to the turtle and ask if he's seen any humans recently.
I've seen a few, not many. We don't get too many. A few sail out on the ships.
Okay, can I describe Sir Pender, whatever the fuck his name was again?
You can. So the description you remember is a tall knight that carried a large battle axe.
Okay.
Their armor was almost entirely black and silver, with a helm that had like a hooked beak and kind of like a flared out
So
like
it
that.
looked. So the
Very
helm
st-
looked like a Harpy Eagle's head.
Yeah.
More or less.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it's like very decorative armor. That's pretty dark, but all of the etchings kind of leave almost like a silver finish throughout the
Okay.
armor.
Okay. All right. So I give the description and.
No. Definitely no one like that around here.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check. He is a knight. Yeah.
19.
19. He is earnest as it can be.
Okay. What's across the street from this building?
The docks.
The docks are across the street from this building.
This is one of the buildings that kind of looks straight out onto the shore.
Okay. So if I walk out the door and if I can glance up, I can see like the front of the Harpy Eagle.
Mhm.
Where is it looking?
Right now, it's looking straight at you.
That's horrifying.
So as it sees you kind of make eye contact, it backs off and flies away.
Fuck.
Kind of like the I've been made kind of thing.
How fast is it moving?
I think they're like 60 or 80 feet. It's fast.
Does it fly over where we're at, or does it fly away from where we're at?
Like directly, like straight behind the building, and then off into the distance. You can't really see where it literally. You see it back off, and you hear it just like flutter away. Well,
So I
not sure
wouldn't
giant
I
has
wouldn't
fire.
have time to like shoot a firebolt at it.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, it literally like backs almost behind the ridge, and then you hear it start flying away.
I am.
Because you're so close to the building, you basically just sort of like peering straight down, and then immediately back away.
Realizing that it's been made and takes off, I am going to one of my hands is gonna flare up with fire, and I'm gonna punch the door frame.
You punch the door frame. The door's like, "Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here!" Just like tries to.
Did you
get
say
out
the door answers?
No, the turtle.
Oh.
The turtle.
The door's like, "What are you doing? Don't punch me!"
The whole.
It's a mimic!
Fish trap by day, people trapped by night. It's like a Venus flytrap.
I'll look over and realize I probably damaged his door frame and flip him a gold.
Okay. The gold lands on the counter, and he like puts his palm down on it, and just kind of waves. It's like go. And as soon as you start to leave, he kind of comes over and shuts the door.
Tries to get the fuck door shut. Ah!
He's like trying to do like the flip the close sign kind of thing.
Okay. All right. I will say nothing to the group and begin walking back to Tea Lady.
Okay.
Up to the tea room.
Off to the Tea Lady to
No.
give her pay for these fucking sapphires.
Yeah, the bat symbol like flows in, spins, goes out. Yeah, you spend about 30 minutes walking over to the down towards the entrance that leads you all the way down into the underlayer and head over to the bar over to where the Entwined are. I assume you just go straight through the casino, through the passage, past the guard, down the stairs, into the.
Yes, and I am more sullen than usual.
Yeah. Everyone can definitely tell.
Yeah, with the extreme amount of emotion Lizardfolk show.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you arrive, because it's pretty late now. It's you went there as dusk was hitting,
Mm-hmm.
twilight. So it's now
Evening.
nighttime. Just yeah, it's kind of getting not super late evening, but it's getting to like the later evening. So the bars are people are drinking. It's near the end of the week,
Okay.
so there's quite a lot of people. You kind of walk through the crowds in the casino where everyone's drinking. Walk down, and there's a fight going on in the pit.
Ooh, I was
and,
gonna ask.
people cheering.
Fight pit.
Who's in the fight pit, or what's in the fight pit?
What is the fight?
That is the fight.
So at the moment, there's a what are they called? Can't remember the name of them. But you can see one giant, muscly kind of ape that's got a very light grey and white fur that's quite thick fur, but he has 4 arms, and he's currently got a like a small like basilisk-like creature in a headlock, and he's
Okay.
currently just like pounding with 2 fists at the same time into this creature.
Is there a place to place bets?
there is a place to place bets. Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Next time we're here.
Well, I think didn't some of you make bets on the Dragonborn last time?
Yes.
Yeah. We didn't.
I
do so-
win.
We didn't. Do well, I didn't bet. I think everybody else did.
Yeah. So there's a giant ape beating the crap out of what appears to be a basilisk. And Jexel is sitting at her like high table with her bear guards as normal.
Bear people.
I was gonna say robots in disguise. Yeah, so you're now in the fighting pits. You can see there's quite a big crowd going on. So you can either try and push your way straight through Jexel or
Yeah.
hang out for a bit.
I will.
Yeah.
Because I honestly I want to proposition her and let her know I want to beat something up.
You're gonna proposition. Oh, okay.
Not like that.
Yeah, you push your way through the crowd and make your way over to her stall and get to the same the werebear as you did before, who's kind of acting as just one either side, acting as security for her table. And he kind of just puts his hand out. He's got a huge paw that's like bigger than your head.
Stops me.
Yeah, he just like holds his hand out, just kind of waiting for a response.
High five it.
Walk past.
No, I'm just gonna swat it.
What's your strength? Or I suppose make a strength check.
Make a strength check. All right. Oh, fuck's sake! Oh, sorry, that was a save. Okay.
You want to say? So you kind of hit his hand and you start pushing it back, and then you see the other bear kind of step round, seeing you kind of pushing around. So you both got 18s. So you start pushing him back ever so slightly, kind of taking him by surprise. And then the other one steps around.
Because the way lizard folk are built, my one eye just like turns towards him.
Yeah. It sees you like pushing against this bear. And he just roughly says, "State your business."
None of yours.
Got him.
Then it appears you have no business here. And the other one steps forward and also blocks the path.
Then I guess Jexel doesn't want her payment.
One of them looks back and says, sees that she's kind of focused on the fight that's going on in the pit at the moment, as there's currently a giant gorilla just suplexing a basilisk. Yeah. Yes. Somehow there's now rubber rings around that he's bouncing off. Yeah. He starts tapping his elbows. Both of them at the same time. So she's focused on that fight. Says, you owe her money.
How dense are you?
He's like an 8-foot tall bear. What do you
Fairly dense, I imagine.
think? Yeah.
We delivered the sapphires.
Okay. He leans around and kind of places his hand on the table, and Jaxel immediately looks over and can't quite make eye contact with you because there's the bear in the way, but sees the horse standing behind you.
Yep, can't miss the horse. Cannot miss the horse.
Horse.
She's got a thick backside.
It's also 9 feet tall.
That too.
You see, you notice Jaxel look over and look straight at you, and a smile come across her face. She's like, come. I presume you have my money. And yeah, the second bear kind of steps aside, and the other one puts his hand back down.
I float. Behind.
As I
Behind
walk
the lizard
past, as I walk past the one that stepped in front of me, not the one that like put his hand up.
Yeah.
But the one that stepped over, I'm gonna swat him with my tail.
You hit him with the tail.
Yeah.
You trying to do damage or just piss him off?
Just piss him off.
Okay. You do that, and he kind of growls at you. Yeah, so you Jaxel then stands back up and says, come, sit, drink, watch fights.
When she says watch fights, I'm gonna ask, what's it take to get in on a fight?
What kind of fight are you looking for?
One where I can beat the ever-loving shit out of somebody.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fight I like. How many legs do you want?
Do I get to keep and eat them later?
Well, presuming they don't live.
Why is legs a currency?
Because they're easy to carry!
You traded off legs.
I am gonna try to sit awkwardly like those horses that sit. Trying to sit down.
Yeah, you can do that. There's actually a couple of other centaurs in here as well.
Nice.
Yeah, but you sit down and you're still about 6 feet tall. The others, do you all take a seat at the table?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the chest down as I said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, you put the chest down. She pulls out a book from the satchel that's hanging on the back of her chair, and gets a little book out and starts to kind of thumb through some pages. And then kind of lands on a page, and then pulls the little chest over, does something to the front, and clicks the 2 buttons inside, and flips the chest open. Pushes her, kind of like thumbs her way through the bars that are sitting in this case, takes 2 out, slides them across the table. So, as agreed, your payment. I do have become a square.
You have, which has really jacked up your camera on screen. I mean, not terribly, but yeah.
Does it reset?
No. Oh, M has also become the square. There you go.
I'm back.
I was always a square.
That's right.
Yeah, Chris is the only one that isn't a square for me.
Oh no, you're not a square anymore.
E. So yeah, so seems pretty content. She shuts this case back down and picks up and hands it off to someone else that's standing to the side. Someone that's got much more feline-like features, and they put it into another satchel, and they head back to the back office where you had met before, which is where you return the tea to.
Ah.
So we gave them 1,000 in platinum. How much did they give us back?
No, you gave them 10,000 in platinum,
10,000 in platinum, rather.
and they gave you 2,000. They gave you a 20% cut.
It's not bad.
That's 500 a piece.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
Just snap the platinum bars in half. Yeah, she starts thumbing through a book again. And she's like, so, fight. How many legs?
I'll let you pick.
Ooh, exciting.
I want to get on that fight action.
Together or solo?
No, it's up to you, Kothar.
Yeah, we could team up.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna sit.
I'm gonna bet.
I'm gonna drink some tea. Does she have tea?
She
I would
does.
like to order some tea.
She has the fancy tea, right? Didn't we have to bring her tea leaves or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to
Oh,
bring the
Mushrooms. Tea
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
Mushroom
Yeah,
tea.
she snaps
Well-
her finger and says, tea. Any preference? She looks over to you.
No.
She just says the usual. And one of the servers kind of wanders off to gather tea for the table.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see what fun creatures we can get you. That seems fun. I don't know if this is going to be in roll 20, but I'll try.
I mean,
I'll be right
if you
back
have
while
to
they
roll real
start fighting
dice, I
things.
mean, God forbid.
I do actually have a pit ready though.
Nice. Well, yeah, because you had the pit that we fought the Swoleball in, yeah?
Oh no, I have the actual fighting pit.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, because didn't we watch What's His Face?
Yeah, you watched a fight here, yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you were gonna have.
Yeah, you weren't sure if we were actually going to take part in that.
Yeah. Did you want to take a quick bio break, and I'll.
Yes, take a quick bio
I will
break,
set
and
this
then
up
we'll take care of the Kothar's anger
and then
issues
we'll have
right
a
now.
fight. We'll do some bets. We'll drink some tea.
All right. So I'm gonna turn my camera off for y'all. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Give me one moment, and I'll set this up. Now, hopefully they have this creature in here, otherwise I'll have to import my own.
Alrighty. I'm a back.
Oh, he'll be back.
Yes. Oh, since we're the only ones here, I still want to work on that thing I'm working on, that personal project. I still want to do that, but I need to ask you more about what imbuements I can add to certain things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah, you've done, I don't know, like 20, 30 hours in game hours on it.
I probably haven't worked that long on it.
Well, if you did a whole day, you could say you did 10, 12 hours if you wanted to on that, if you did nothing else that day.
Yeah.
And then you've been doing evenings, so that's probably 10.
Yeah. So I've been working on it because I'm waiting for certain things to like cure and.
Yeah, so you probably got 20 hours over the week.
Okay.
So your original thing's probably cured. What I find funny is M's camera's frozen in her laughing to me.
Oh, is it? It just says BC for me.
Ah.
All right. So what we know about this chick we're dealing with, she's like the seedy underbelly, right?
Jaxal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's deals in like smuggling, acquiring weird items, unique items, whether that be through legal or illegal means.
Acquiring information.
Information. Yep.
Okay.
You guys are level 5, aren't you, at the moment?
Yes.
Just so I don't accidentally kill you all.
Well, I mean, it just means that somebody has to get another charm.
I did not prepare.
I did not prepare.
Healing spells?
I have cure wounds, but I do not have healing spirit, so I can't like heal you from too far away.
I was gonna say long distance heal us.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Fight me, Tonya.
What's talking to you, Amber?
You are at a fighting pit. You could.
No, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Amber's character.
I'll just kiss you and you'll die. That's kind of...
I think I have a few more hit points than an NPC.
Tonya's got a bit more hit points than.
I don't. I'm a bow squishy horse.
It's funny. I'm a squishy horse.
You said my choice on legs, didn't you?
Yes. Well, Jaxel's choice on legs.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what I want.
All right.
Save this and then throw it into roll 20.
So, who did you get to do your character art?
She finally finished it. We just had a whole lot of going back and forth.
Okay. Good. I know she's been having, like, some mental health issues with lockdown and stuff, but I think everybody has, so...
I think that's part of it. It's like she did, and then by the time she, like, got stuff done, then I was, like, not paying attention to things.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, got that. All right. And then it's you two fighting. Okay, and then we can. Hopefully this works. Let me just look. Boop.
Hey.
Can you see a brown pit?
I can see a brown pit.
Hey.
It actually looks like a very unhappy brown pit, or a very surprised Brown pit.
It is quite surprised.
It does, especially with your icons up there.
Yeah.
Okay,
Why?
and then I need this. Come over here. No, up there. So I can actually see stuff. Okay. So, are we all ready? Are we back?
Pretty much.
I think we were gonna bet though first before we pop down in.
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna hop down in until I saw it was in the pit, just to be like, just out of curiosity.
Oh, I just put you on there so you could see the map.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I mean, I'll still
So-
hop down there. I just want to see it first.
are we all back on stream as well?
Yeah. I mean, I never took us off stream.
Okay. So,
So if you picked your nose when everybody else is away, people saw it.
so she Jaxel, she's going through thumbing through the book, and you realise the book isn't actually anything to do with the stuff you handed over. It's actually a list of competitors.
I was gonna say fighters, yeah.
And creatures. And she, when she put her hand down, she had found a fun selection for the pair of you to fight.
Can we see it too?
No.
Can you put the number on there?
Oh, so can you guys not see it unless you're in the map?
I can see it on the map, kind of, sort
I
of.
can see the map, but I can't see.
Oh, there's no creatures.
Good lord, Amber!
What?
Uh,
I was handed it uncrustable.
shame it's not uncrunchable.
She couldn't unwrap it for you?
No, she couldn't unwrap it for me. What am I gonna put it on? It has to like warm up. It's uncrustable. Do you eat them frozen, you animal?
I think have I had an uncrustable? I don't know. So
It's a PB&J with no crust.
So Jaxel basically just suggests, are you ready to head down? Are you jumping down or walking down?
I'm gonna jump down.
That is the more badass approach.
It is.
How far
Yeah,
down
we're
is it,
gonna-
just out of
Do
curiosity?
the hero landing and whatnot.
All right, cool.
Well, how far
She's
down
like-
is it? Because I have an idea for this.
It's about 30 feet.
Okay, so rather
Like to
than
the side
rather
bits?
than like physically jumping down, I would
Oh,
jump
there are
up.
also
I would jump up on the lip and then like use my claws on my
Yes,
feet
straight
and my to dig in and slow my descent.
chipmunk shit. Yeah, there are ropes that hang down that go down to
Fuck
about.
the ropes.
No, I'm just saying on either side there's ropes that go down stop about 10 feet off the floor.
Yeah.
So like people can kind of go down into the pit, and there is a main entranceway which leads somewhere that you've not been. You assume the corridor you went down to the meeting room, to her office, probably heads in that direction eventually.
Yeah.
So you take your place on the side. Jaxel stands up on top of her table, and She you notice she always has a sword, a spear and shield that
Mhm.
sit right next to her.
Mhm.
And you see her. She throws her hand up into the air and brings her fist down, and her shield just flies off the table, off the floor, straight up into her arm.
Nice.
And then she holds her arm back, and the spear also flies into her other hand, and she just starts slamming them together. Leads with a giant roar, which almost as if she literally was like a lioness or something. She just roars out into the room, and everyone goes quiet and stares at her, knowing obviously she's the boss. Says, "We have a new challenger." And she points the spear down towards the two of you. And everyone just cheers in your direction. And we have a fun beast for tonight. From the depths of the lake itself, pulled up from the cave's darkness, scuttling through the slayer of many sailors that wander too deep. and then she just starts slamming her shield and her spear back together, getting everyone to clap. Everyone gets louder and louder, and she points her spear up to the sky. And then, as she pulls it back down, you see the people who are manning the gate. They start pulling on chains to open this gate, and water starts to pour out of the walls, out of these holes that it's kind of go round, but they just kind of seem like part of the rock, like there would be slight indents.
Mm-hmm.
Water starts pouring out into the central feature, and the two-tiered layer system, the bottom layer becomes completely filled with water. And then the upper one starts to fill slowly with a little bit of water. So there's about a foot of water around the outside and about 6 feet in the center.
So just above, like calf deep.
Yeah, so if you're in the middle, if you're in the center, then that's probably going to come up to your shoulders. But if you're on the outside, it's only coming up to your shins.
Good thing I can swim real well.
It's a good thing you can swim. Chris will be fine. And then as the gate is about to reach the top, you hear scraping coming from the walls, and everything goes quiet. And you just hear, and you can hear what sounds like several sets of legs clawing away at stone, and these big pair of scraping sounds coming down either side of the walls. And then coming out of the entrance, you see a claw emerge and slam into the ground, followed by a second claw, bright orange claws with dark red spots that cover them, that get darker and darker as it goes down towards the body. And a giant crab steps out into the arena. So now, standing here, it's technically a huge creature.
Okay.
Walks out, splashing through, and goes into the central thing. Still, everything above its legs still above the water, as it's sitting in the center, as it towers 12 feet in height and over 15 feet wide, with two giant claws out and like pincing out into the air. Exactly.
Zoidberg.
We have our first challenger. Place your bets. Zoidberg. First.
Before jumping down into the pit or sliding down the rope into the pit, I would have given Saskia my share of the platinum and tell her put this on us to win.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Put it on the crab.
Oh shit! It's a lot of money.
Was it 500
Each.
Platinum.
gold's worth of platinum or 500 platinum pieces?
No, it was 2 bars, each 1,000 platinum.
So it's 500 platinum.
500
500 platinum then. So that's what, $5 grand?
Oh no, 500 gold's worth of platinum each.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The total.
Yeah,
It's on like a
That's what I wrote, but then I was like, wait, was that wrong?
500 platinum worth of gold.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
500 gold.
500 gold worth of platinum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll change my gold then, so I don't have to fucking deal with
So
figuring out how
500.
much it was.
Uh,
I thought it was 500 platinum. I'm like, holy fuck, we're loaded!
I mean,
Yeah.
having 2 grand is still pretty loaded
Yeah.
in D&D terms.
Yes, this is true.
And another 500 golds.
So yeah, I'm gonna give the 500 then to Saskia. To
Thank
bet on
you.
us to win.
Which she'll just pocket and hope we die.
Yeah, so let's see, what odds would we might just roll for odds because it's fun.
Yeah. Em, are you betting anything?
No, I'm just gonna drink tea.
Slurp, slurp.
So that'd be 170. So there's a 2-for-1 that the crab's gonna win, and a 1-to-7 that you guys are gonna win. So if you won that, you would get 500 plus 70%. So a fair chunk of change.
We are totally gonna win.
Yeah, that'd be 350 gold. You would
Okay.
make
That's not
off
bad.
that one bet. Any other bets?
I was gonna bet, but I mean, I got Veeran's money to bet on, so.
Uh,
I mean,
you said
could bet a whole
one
bar.
odds are 2 to 1 and 1 to 7.
To 1.7, so you'll get 100% back if the crab wins, 70% back if they win.
What? 1 to 7.
Percentages because it's easier to work out math-wise.
1 to 7.
Doing math
them.
live, terrible idea.
Okay.
Would we be entering from the area where you currently have us on the map, or would we be entering somewhere else if we're jumping in?
You can enter wherever you want
Okay.
because you're jumping down, so you can choose where you're going to land.
All right. Is what's her face? Is she sitting above where the entrance the crab came through was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the seat kind of goes over the arches, and then behind her, there's a walkway that goes back to her office.
Okay.
And near where that is, there's a pair of chains that kind of come up either side, which is what they pulled up for the gate.
All right.
And then she's got her security that kind of stand either side.
All right. Do you want us to roll initiative?
Yeah.
Do
You're ready to roll
open
initiative.
the? Do you want to open the initiative?
Dan, which way did the crab come in? From the north or the
The
south?
north. The north.
Oh, okay.
So
Then I would have.
So put yourself wherever you want to be.
Okay.
Because you weren't technically in the arena. It was just so you could see what's going on.
I assume if I drop down like right there is where it would be. Yeah, if you open up the initiative thing, I take us over the combat scene.
Where you this button? And then how do I clear you?
There should be a gear button for you to do that with.
Oh, yeah, remove all tents. Clear. E. Oh, I need to give this a. Oh, no, I can just put custom in.
Oh, I didn't capture that area. Whoopsies. Well,
Aren't actually any tokens on this page. Oh, I mean, I can see tokens. It's add turn. There you go. Add turn.
Oh, if I just click my token and click my initiative thing, it'll automatically add me.
Okay.
I need to.
Oh, what's their stats for initiative? Nice, look at Chris.
Waste my natural 20 on that. God damn it.
You get to go first. I think we're maybe do it.
I need to capture that area.
Who else is getting that 20s? What's your dex?
15.
You are equal. You go.
Nice.
What do you do in a tiebreak of a tiebreak?
I think it's your dex modifier. Who has the highest dex?
No, they're equal.
Oh,
That's the same.
So I'm like a tiebreak of a tiebreak.
I think it goes to Constitution.
I'm pretty sure the crowd wins that.
Initiative.
I've literally never had initiative do this before.
Tie with the same dex.
I mean, I was just gonna flip a coin.
That works too.
Why flip a coin when we can toss a coin?
to your Witcher.
Yes.
Yeah, so you just roll off after that point.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually have a specific rule.
What do you want to roll?
We'll roll a coin. Do you want heads or tails? Or do you want one or two, I should say?
We'll roll a coin.
I think that actually coin, I think, is a macro you can do. Or heads or tails or something.
No. I'm pretty sure it is. Is it just coin? Nope. Did you want 1 or 2?
1.
D2. 1. There you go. You win initiative.
Goddamn right I do.
There we go. So we're going Veeran, Crab, Kothar.
Okay.
So you both. How do you both enter the pit?
Go for it.
I am going to grab the rope that's hanging down and just kind of gracefully slide down.
Yep.
When I land, I am going to go into a rage. And my greatsword is going to unsheath itself and get ready. And I am going to then run along this ridge. As soon as I get to the lip, I'm going to jump onto the crab.
Nice.
Which I think I have enough jump distance. I can jump like 20 feet after running.
Oh yeah, you can make the jump. Give me either a acrobatics or athletics check, whichever's better for you.
Athletics. Oh fuck.
Do you not get advantage when you're raging?
I thought you did, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you're fine.
No, you don't.
Or is that
checks and saving throws, not any abilities.
Oh, I thought strength checks and stuff counted as well. Or is that just
Either one? Okay.
Yeah. So you make it, but after you do your attack, you'll slide off into the water.
And, I am going to chop away just like a giant meat cleaver. Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Go for it.
How's a natural 20 work for you?
It does.
Nice.
22 does hit.
Okay. So that is 28
damage.
Plus 2 rage, 30 damage for the first strike.
Not shabby at all.
Second strike.
So I'm going to do the hit points on my phone because it's easier. There we go.
Second strike, 17 to hit.
Hits.
For 20 slashing.
Nice.
And now, because this is something I just read,
I'd actually do 1,000 damage.
Nope, I can't because I already used my bonus action to rage. Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Next turn.
No, I can't.
Oh, is it on your first attack you can do?
No, if I score a critical hit, you use your bonus action to make a third attack.
Oh.
I use my bonus attack to rage.
I mean, the rage
So, that is everything for me.
Yeah, so you come in with a huge attack. Your sword actually pierces straight through, and as you slide off with your nat 1 for your landing, you kind of rip a hole right through the edge of the shell, like pulling open like a big chunk of the shell with your first 2 strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, so now you're in the water. You just count as half movement for moving through the water, unless you have a swim speed. All right, we have Crab Friend turn. They get 2 attacks, 1 with each claw, being the only person they can hit.
And you also have advantage too.
Oh, because you're reckless. I can just write advantage. Have I done this right? Hey, there's a 12 hit. Wow, what a 3.
No.
I did roll with advantage, didn't it? I think so.
No, you
Did it
only.
not get 2? Did it not add the advantage?
I don't think so.
I can't see the breakdown.
Because I only see 1 dice being rolled.
Yeah, same. Oh, I'll just do the one. I'll just do the one. That's fine. There's a 20 hit.
20 hits.
Okay. So you're now gonna take a little bit of damage. 4d10s. You take 29 damage as the pincer slams around your waist as you're in the water. That's all bludgeoning damage. You're raging, so that's halved. So that's all 15. And you count as grappled.
Okay.
But you can try and escape in your next turn if you wish. Yeah, so now it's Tonya's go. You currently see a giant chunk miss out the crab, and your friend in one of the claws.
Yep. So I will, before I jump down, I will look at Jackson, whatever the hell her name is, Jaxal, and tell her I want to, just say I want some information on Sir Penda, whatever the fuck his name was.
Yep.
Because I didn't write it down, but I'm assuming I know the name.
Yes.
I'll write it down later. Sir Penda, whatever, and then I'll. Yeah.
Henderson.
Penicillin.
Penicillin. Sir Penicillin.
Penicillin. And then I'll do what I had mentioned before, is I'll basically use my claws and my feet and my hand to slow my descent down.
Yep, and you land in the water just fine.
All right. I will go up into the water because I swim.
You do.
And we're gonna go ahead and make some attacks. We're gonna do an unarmed strike.
Bop, bop.
I gotta see what the hell it is though. It's with something. Oh well. Ooh!
Or you also crit on your first
I
hit.
also crit on my first hit. Not that it does a whole lot.
11 whole damage.
I mean, you know, monk. And then I get 2 attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
A level 5, yeah?
Yep, we're gonna do that again. 21 to hit.
Definitely hits.
So for 5 bludgeoning. And then I think I can use this as my bonus action. Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm gonna use my Hungry Jaws.
There's a lot of pinching going on.
And take a good old bite
Yeah.
out of this thing. Oh, does a 13 hit?
It does not. Your teeth gnaw against its tough shell-like hide. Well, literal shell hide.
So I don't get those hit points. Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh no, I've already used my bonus, so I can't use a key.
You gnawed as a bonus action.
Yeah.
We are back to Veeran.
Okay. Is it an action to try and break free?
Yes, but you can still attack as normal. You have no movement speed, so.
Okay. That was quite a lot of damage from that. Was 10s. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just do regular Great Weapon Master.
Mm-hmm. Does the grapple condition have advantage anyway? I'm just gonna. Yeah, if you're grappled, you have advantage against you. So you may as well.
It has advantage against me.
Yeah. Because you're grappled, you count as having advantage.
Okay.
You may as well reckless.
Okay. Then we shall do that. 18 to hit.
Definitely hits.
For 26 damage.
Oh yeah, plus the rage.
15 to hit.
Just hits.
Ooh.
For 24 damage.
All right. Your sword hacks away at the claws that are holding you in place, and you feel like you did a good amount of damage, and it looks hurt.
Bonus action. Potion of healing. Which is 1d4 plus 4, right?
Yep, regular one. That's pretty good.
It's my turn.
Cool. All right, so the crab is looking pretty injured, and with Chris in its hand, well, with Veeran's hand, it's going to do its attack with the claw that's already holding it, which will have advantage again. We're rolling separately this time because I don't know if it actually worked last time. 23 or 20. Jeez. It's 28 hit.
I think it hits.
Okay, so it's going to do one more set damage.
I bet on the wrong people.
And you take 15 points of damage. Oh, that rolled bad. That rolled bad.
Ouch.
3, 3, 1.
Okay.
And then the second claw attack is going to swing out at Tonya. $25. Does that hit?
Yeah.
You're like, dang, so close. I almost rolled 4d20 for damage.
Please don't.
You take 26 points of damage and are also grappled. So it's now holding one of you in each claw.
Ouch. Ouch.
And it's now going to scuttle a little bit further into the water with you, the pair of you in its claws,
I mean, I can hold my breath.
push you both under the water, which you don't really care about, but Veeran might. And that's its go. Back to Veeran.
I mean, back to Kothar, because
Oh, Kothar.
it
sorry.
went. I need to.
Yeah.
I need to like try to hit it.
In my head, I was like, top of the round. Wait, no.
Top of the round. See her. Can I do that?
Do I
No,
punch
I
it
don't need
or do
that.
I kick it?
No, I'm looking at some of the options I can do. I don't need a 10-foot reach, so I'm not gonna do that.
Oh yeah, you can like set it on fire and stuff.
Yeah, because I mean it's magical fire. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna use my bonus action. Is it a bonus action? Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to activate my monk wraps.
Nice.
Not that I think it'll set it on fire, but you know that extra fire damage would be great.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna punch it. I think this is. No, that's the one. Nope. That's what I want. Maybe. Fuck, I don't know. With wraps, yeah. It's not fucking 9 to hit. No.
9 does not hit.
Goddamn 12.
12 does not hit.
Fuck off.
The flaming. You guys from the top, you can see these two lights go underwater and then just start
Swinging.
hammering into this crab on the inside. Just see the crab like flaming all light. The steel just going under the water.
That's all I got.
Okay. It's your turn.
I used my bonus action to activate.
Now you have flaming lights.
I do.
Like a beacon under the water.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a flare.
If only our druid had the ability to heal us from a distance.
Start throwing fire. She's just like,
I don't think it would be allowed.
that may be frowned upon.
I was like, I also have no way to attack from a distance, so I'm just gonna watch
I
you.
also don't get.
No, I didn't bring any like poison. Nope, I didn't bring any. I didn't prepare any damage spells. There we go. And poison spray is 10 feet. So.
Yeah. It's just that one hit hurt. Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't hit much, but if it does, it hurts.
So yeah, now it's Veeran's turn.
Yeah, that's Veeran's turn. But it is
Okay.
Crab does look pretty hurt.
Great Weapon Master, Reckless.
Oh yeah,
13. Shit.
misses,
19.
hits.
25 damage.
Good lord.
I mean, you say it hits hard. It hits the same as one of you.
Okay, I have fists.
I mean, you can do a lot of damage.
I can if I hit it.
Weird means stuff.
How's it looking?
Oh, it looks rough.
Okay. I
So-
am going to focus really, really hard. Blood is going to trickle from my nose, and I am going to vanish from existence for a brief second,
Nice.
teleport to the astral sea, and then teleport right back,
Oh
casting.
yeah, nice.
I am going to leave it grapple.
So under the water, you see Veeran's sword actually come out of the water and just like pierce straight down towards the head as it's trying to cleave away. And then underneath you just see this kind of like an ink cloud go, and then Veeran is gone. And then a moment later, how do you appear? What does it look like for you when you go through your door?
It's almost like the Star Trek teleporter, where I'm basically just ripped apart into millions of pieces, and then quickly reassembled.
Yeah, you see Veeran appear on the other side, strangely in a red shirt. Okay, yeah,
That's my turn.
you are no longer grappled. Okay. So the creature's looking pretty darn hurt, and it's going to try and crush the remaining food that it has in its claw.
Yeah, thanks.
I might actually roll to see if it even knows where you reappeared. Roll 7. It does not know where you reappeared. It doesn't know where its food were. Indeed. And it also gets advantage, but I don't think it needs it. 26, does that hit?
Yeah.
Alright.
How does it get advantage against me?
Because you're grappled.
Oh.
Automatic advantage. Okay, so the first one. Plus. On the plus side, if you go unconscious underwater, you won't drown.
There's that.
You'll survive underwater for like 10 minutes before you die. And then, so you take 26, 27. You take 53 points of damage.
The first one knocked me out.
Oof. So you take a death save, automatic.
Yep.
So you are unconscious. Well, actually no, because it knocked you out of the first one. It would kind of throw you to the side, and it will spend the rest of its turn looking for the rest of its food. So it's going to turn around and then spot where its food went. How far does it move?
No, I'll take the failed. It's fine.
Okay. Well, I was thinking, I thought the second one would be the one that knocked you out. Right,
no,
yeah,
I
so
only had
you're,
20 hit points left.
Oh.
I've only got 46 total.
Yeah. That's what I was like. I'll choose a creature that it's either going to knock you out or it will die fast.
If I would hit it, if I would be able to hit it, it would probably die fast.
Oh yeah, if you'd have hit it last round, it would have died.
Yeah.
So yeah, it releases you from the claw and kind of like just pushes you out into the water, and you see the lizard body float kind of face up on the face down. On the water. Face down.
Definitely would have been
Still
face down.
Yeah, unconscious, from what you can tell. and then it turns around, prepared for a counterattack on Veeran. But it's Kothar's turn.
Okay.
Make a death save.
Oh yeah, that was my turn. Fuck. Ooh.
You are fine.
Ooh.
That was close.
Yeah.
So it's Veeran's turn.
Okay.
So you just saw the lizard disappear behind. It turns around and there's no one in its claws, and it's just staring dead at you. But it's one of its claws is completely like broken, where you've like smashed it to pieces, and its shell has massive chunks where your sword has just been carving through it.
I'm going to grin slightly, which I assume is filled with blood and whatnot, because I'm also looking pretty rough. And again, skirt aside, and then jump on the crab's back and kind of do like a front flip, and sort of also grab my greatsword in midair and plunge it straight down.
You use your own hands?
Yes.
Yeah, cat.
So,
Kitty.
Void creature.
Reckless.
Fluffy.
12 to hit.
Oh.
Misses. Scrapes off the shell. For you to have a second attack.
21
21 does it.
for 18 slashing.
18. Okay. So the how do you want to do this?
Yay! Yeah. I am going to use that momentum from that first attack, skidding off of the shell, to almost kind of do a roll on top of the crab's carapace, and kind of do a rolling stop up to my knees, jump up, grab the sword, and then cleave straight down.
Nice. Yeah, so your sword in your own hands goes straight through the back of the head, and you just carve it straight down the shell, and it just snaps in half. The legs kind of like fold underneath it, and the two halves just start floating apart, all the blood pouring into the water.
Okay, I'm going to hop into the water and grab Kothar and pull them out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're right on the edge of like the shallow water. So you pull them onto the shallow water.
Yep.
And the crowd erupts as the death blow goes off. You hear cheering. There's drinks and random stuff just being thrown into the pit, which is all floating on the water. Yeah, and then everyone just starts slamming the sides. You hear the cheer of the crowd. Behind the gates, one of the animal handlers walks out over to Kothar's body on the floor, lays a hand, and closes some of the wounds to bring you back to consciousness.
Okay.
And I'm going to
It's
yell
like
out.
1 hit point.
No.
Looks like meat's on the menu. As I scale the rope leading out, I'm
Leaving
going
dead in the floor.
call for the cooks to come and make some giant crab legs.
Looks
And
like
serve
chowder's back on the menu, boys.
serve it to the patrons in the bar.
Nice. You get 3 hit points.
It's better than none.
3 is often better than that.
Once Kothar gets near me, I will
Push it back in the bit.
get another 10 hit points, just in
Yeah,
case.
so this person comes out. They seal your wounds to bring you back to consciousness, but you are still in pain.
Oh yeah.
They help you back off the floor and lift your arm up into the air.
I will I know I went unconscious, so I will like, jerk my arm away.
Okay, but the crowds are all cheering for you right now, and the water starts to drain from the pit, leaving just this giant crab carcass in the center.
Okay. I will also go climb up a rope.
Yeah, you all make your way back to Jaxel. Chris has some winnings to collect, so
Tanya's
Saskia's given.
healed now.
Okay.
She gets 10 points.
Yay.
Have some more healing.
Kothar still looks really beat the fuck up.
Huzzah.
So, because Saskia made the bet for you, Saskia's given her section of platinum back, plus another pouch that's just filled with gold coins. Which would be 500 gold in platinum, plus 350 gold in gold coins.
Tanya, why does your emotes no longer work?
Why does what?
Why is your emote gone?
It's not. You used it.
Why are the emotes always gone?
I don't see it. That's weird.
I see it.
All I see is your tier 2 and tier 3 ones. I'm gonna refresh my page.
Yeah. It's because it
How
says
is this
it says you
comfortable
used
for a
it.
cat? What are you doing?
Oh, see, now it's there. That's weird.
I think it's because you renewed your sub.
Oh, it got very confused. with
Twitch is
itself.
acting dumb. Yeah.
Oh yeah, whenever I renew subs or anything, it takes like 5-10 minutes for Twitch to realize that I have a sub.
Well, yeah, she
Oh.
renewed it quite a while ago, an hour ago.
Oh, that's slow.
I had to refresh.
Yeah.
It's there now.
I have to head out at 4.
Sorry, we're almost done.
Yeah.
We're only got left
I
anyway.
figured that was a good spot.
Wait, what time?
Yeah.
What time is it now for
It's 10 of.
you? Okay.
Yeah, so
I have to go in
you
10 minutes,
collect
guys.
your
Hurry it
winnings.
up.
Chris collects his winnings. Drinks her tea. It's the same team you had before, so you feel really refreshed.
I'm very excited.
It killed any poison that you had. Yeah, you get your winnings. The crowd starts to settle down after a few minutes, and the next fight gets organized and ready to go. And Jaxel puts down a coin onto the table and says, "You wanted information?" And taps the coin on the table and walks off into the back room. And
Okay.
That's where we'll leave it for tonight.
Well, I'll take the coin first.
Yeah.
All right. What was that?
It was a stretch.
I didn't see what was going on. I was looking over here, not the cameras that you guys are on. I'm like, all I heard was. I'm like, did you hug your cat too hard?
Kitty jumped down. Kitty is rolling an ornament around.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so we will be back next month for more Klaksa, City of Beasts.
It's just gonna be a pit fighting from now on.
It is. It's just gonna be a pit fighting game. We're just gonna pit fight. So yeah, I guess we've learned a little bit. You reveal a little bit of Kothar's background, which. Thanks.
That's why earlier I was like, "Do you remember what story you gave me?" And you're like, "Nope." No. Okay.
No. I remember the story I gave you. I just
Okay.
couldn't. I didn't remember the like.
Yeah,
You asked about the NPC specifically.
Yeah.
Like I knew the story I gave you.
No, okay. That's fine.
So yeah, we'll be back next month, and you can find me on here and Twitter. The things that are rotating, you can see the names and stuff. We'll go around. Dan, go.
You're muted.
I don't
Oh.
know when I'm using stuff. All right.
There we go.
I'm at Danter on Twitter. I don't really post anything, so you can watch me retweet them when they stream.
Amber has no Twitter, as you can see on the little scrolly stuff. Chris. Oh, but you can find
I'm,
her. Sorry, real quick. You can find some of her information in the panels below, where she does some really cool 3D design. You still do that?
That's right.
Yeah, true. I still do that.
Okay. I have your site up on there, so. All right, Chris. Sorry.
I am Calpular on Instagram and Twitter, where I also mostly just post now GIFs to Emily's feed when she tweets that we play Phasmophobia.
Makes sense. No punches so far.
No more
And
food.
I make wooden dice.
He does
Just
make
roll
wooden
this
dice
with
there.
pit fights now.
Yeah, that would. I mean, I'm surprised. I've dropped my dice so much that I'm surprised it hasn't cracked. But they're pretty fucking strong.
Cracks the floor around it.
I mean, I actually had to check the clunk with what. M.
I am M Crimson Kitty on Twitter and Twitch, and I stream Phasmophobia almost every Sunday at 10:30 Mountain Time.
We are still gonna die so much more tomorrow.
Yeah, we have a new update. It'll be fun. We'll be dead alive.
I hope
Tanya
they
can't
add-
scream from knockers anymore.
I mean, I can, but I will in fact die.
No.
So yeah, we will see you guys later. We'll be back tomorrow on M's channel for some Phasmophobia if she feels like streaming it. Until then,
Yes.
we'll catch you guys later. Bye!